Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Mauro.
Hey, how you doing? This is Mike.
And we're late to the game. And we're back with a reaction video today. We're going to be reacting to Future Game Show Summer Showcase 2025.
Future Game Show.
This is I don't know if this is the first time they ever come out with this or I just never heard of it. Because I know there's the PlayStation, Nintendo, and Xbox. They do their own showcases. I know there's the Video Game Awards. They do like the Summer Game Fest, which just recently came out. This one, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if it's just gone under the radar for me. I just never heard of it, or if this is the first time they're coming out with this. But here we are.
Do you usually pay attention to other than PlayStation games? You like?
I watched all the showcases.
If Xbox drops something, you're there. If
I mean, I personally don't have an Xbox, but I'll watch the showcase every once in a while.
Do you think this is what this is? A combination of all of them, all the games for all the consoles? Even
I'm assuming since it's not affiliated with one console itself or one company or whatever, it's probably like games that are going to come out maybe in all of the consoles or maybe PC. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to expect out of this.
Well, I hadn't heard of it. I mean, I don't find myself watching a lot of this stuff. Once in a while, the PlayStation Showcase or whatever. What is it called? The PlayStation?
Yeah, the State of Play.
The State of Play. Even on Xbox, which is mostly what I'm on, is like I'll miss out on it. Like I don't. Like I'll see it on YouTube for instance announce, hey, on this day, like 2 days.
Yeah.
And I see it and then I forget about it. Like I forgot to watch that.
So yeah, we're gonna be reacting to this latest showcase. I don't know what to expect, but join us for this and see what comes out. Actually, you know what? I take it back. The reason I found this is because I just randomly had it playing. So I did see the first thing they showed. Okay. Possibly the second. I can't even remember. But I stopped it there. And for the most part, I haven't seen the whole thing. So here we go. We are going to start now. Yeah, we're starting now. Higher.
Please welcome your hosts, Laura Bailey and Matt Mercer.
What there?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Future Game Show Summer Showcase. My name is Laura Bailey, though you probably know me best as Abby Anderson in The Last of Us Part 2, or as one of the cast members from Critical Role.
Indeed. And I'm Matt Mercer, the man behind many video game chaos merchants, such as Like a Dragon's Mad Dog Majima and Ganondorf from Tears of the Kingdom. But if it's a Thursday night, I also moonlight as Critical Role's debonair dungeon master, where Laura tries her best to test the very limits of my abilities and sanity.
And you love it. But we're here today joining forces for a very different reason. Exclusive video game trailers, and lots of them.
Indeed, and like a whole bunch of world premieres, deep dives, and developer presentations. It's frankly an irresponsible amount of video game news that will be beamed directly into your brains for the next 90 minutes, so buckle up.
Don't make it sound so scary. This is gonna be fun. Just keep in mind that if you want to wishlist any of the cool games in today's show, then you can head to the dedicated Future Game Show Steam page.
Indeed. And once the show's over, there'll be plenty of follow-up coverage on GamesRadar.com and the Future Game Show YouTube channel.
Well, I think that's all of the housekeeping out of the way. So let's kick things off with our very first
Steam
world premiere.
I mean, some of these games are about to come out of the other consoles too, right?
Well, that's the beauty of Steam, though. Forget Gemini.
Zafar, pull up NavTech.
Just a sec. Got it.
Taki, we gonna find out about your Kopang right quick, okay?
Just want to do him justice. Stuck his neck out for us. Least we can do is get him out alive.
We've got big enough guns to make justice, all right?
Oh, Michael. To a man with a hammer, just about everything looks like a nail.
Aim for show. Time to say, oh yeah, with our hammer.
I heard that. I heard that somewhere else on the show. Somewhere.
Brace yourselves. We're going for a spin. Zafar, did you get a signal?
After the large haul down this corridor, they shut down this part of the facility. Long time before our arrival.
Fine. Let's deal with those guys first.
In Yoloda. They never look up. Zafar, you were right. They shut down this.
Hold on, I'm coming! I'll cover you. The bird up high shall be thine eyes.
What the hell happened here?
Hey, buddy.
The Expanse. You ever seen the show?
No. There's a show to this?
It's cool. It's a very cool show. Well, The Expanse is the show.
Oh, okay.
Glad you're still breathing.
PC, PS4, and Xbox. Steam, by the way.
What a way to start the show!
No
The
sh-
Expanse Osiris Reborn is an action RPG crafted in Unreal Engine 5, where you can immerse yourself in the universe of the beloved TV series. Make sure it's on your wish lists.
It's pretty
There you
awesome.
go.
And we're treating you to another world premiere right now and swapping sci-fi for fantasy in the process. So let's take a look.
I used to swear by my father's oath to protect the wards is to protect our people. And if it claims our lives, what's one life lost for the sake of the many?
And now, what do you swear by today?
The only one that matters is my brother. And I will kill the people who took him from me.
Some of the gameplay there look familiar.
I hear not the clamor of conquerors. The pestilence must be purged.
Your father was right about one thing. The wards are breaking. And should we fail, it may spell another end.
Echoes of the End. Coming this summer.
Interesting.
By what? Whirlpool Games?
We're thrilled to reveal Echoes of the End, a narrative-driven fantasy adventure coming later this year.
But the fun doesn't stop there. Here's another world premiere.
It's important to note that this is your very first look at the game, but from what I can tell, there's evil residing in these woods.
Cállate.
Right.
These two people hosting the show are voice actors and alike.
alpha gameplay.
That's dark.
There you go.
Thanks, look at that. Cool, some shit. Oh, bellies. So legit. Huh. I mean, I remember a movie I'd watch.
An isolated cabin in the woods. What could possibly go wrong? That was your first look at Whispers in the Fog.
It's a psychological horror game from a supremely talented solo developer. Be sure to give it a wish list if you like what you see.
Next up, we've got a trailer for an open-world action RPG based on the beloved anime, The Seven Deadly Sins. Let's check it out.
Can you double you ever watch that one?
Yeah. Pretty much finished it. There was like some new stuff or new movies that came out, but I haven't seen those. Although it's a hard anime to watch though. Like, the first season is great. After that is like, it's hard to keep up with it. In the end, I'd say it's worth it because there's some great stuff going on. But it is hard to watch.
So, it looks like the gameplay is like Genshin Impact a little.
It does. That's gonna be Zax. Really showing.
There you go. Something
That's what I wanted to see.
The Seven Deadly Sins Origin is coming soon to PC and PS5. You can register now at 7origin.netmarbles.com.
Okay, it's time to learn about what's coming in Season 7 of free-to-play Destructo shooter, The Finals. Let's take a look.
Destructo shooter?
The Finals. I think that's a free-to-play game. I think. So I think I might have downloaded it.
Future of the Finals!
But I never played it.
The pressure's peaking. Every second counts, and these plays are next level.
This is what the finals is all about. Split-second decisions, teamwork under fire, and victory carved in chaos.
Love it! But sometimes the best strategy is to just hit your opponent really, really hard.
Season 7, so I guess it has been out for a while.
Yeah.
Season 7 of the finals launches on June 12th. And whether you're a seasoned veteran or a new contestant entering the arena, if you're tuning in on the FGS Twitch channel, you can earn a Twitch drop of this Kablamo grenade skin.
Yes, anybody who watches this very show for 15 consecutive minutes on the FGS Twitch channel will earn the skin. So, if you've been with us from the very start, or you're just joining us, wherever you've been, then just stick around.
And not that you need any more reasons, but it's time to move on and talk about Herdling, a shepherd simulator with a whole lot of soul. Let's find out when you can get your hands on it.
We're simulating everything, huh?
Apparently a shepherd simulator.
Where's my doggo? Where's my trusty canine helping me herd all these
animals.
What the hell? Well, there's that one game that I tried out. It's a rock climbing game. It's very interesting how they do it. This one I don't know. It looks real nice. Scenery is pretty beautiful.
Yeah.
Music's nice. It's a great landscapes. Hurtling. The Steam demo is out now.
Hurtling launches later this year, but you can try guiding those adorable Calicorns right now by downloading the demo, which is out now on Steam. What's next, Laura?
Sleep Awake, which is anything but cute. It's a first-person psychedelic thriller that explores the realm between slumber and death. This game is helmed by Corey Davis of Spec Ops, The Line, and Robin Fink of Nine Inch Nails.
Oh, let's take a closer look then.
I cannot sleep. I cannot sleep. I must not sleep.
Come along. This way. You're not ignoring me now, dear, are you? This is all perfectly natural.
I am awake!
Resisting the inevitable comes at a cost. Give me your idea.
Weird concept.
Sleep Awake is coming soon, so drop it on your wish lists.
We've got a developer presentation for Ericsson, The Stolen Dream, up next. It's a cinematic isometric stealth game set in the year 1900.
Oh, isn't that the year you were born?
I am a few months younger than you, Laura.
I don't think so. No.
Alabama 900, weren't you? I must find her
He's all I've got.
before he does.
Eric's Home is a game set in kind of a fantasy version of the early 1900s, and it has a Scandinavian theme style to it. I would describe it as a stealth puzzle game with a very strong emphasis on story, where you play up to 3 playable characters that you switch between, and they have their own special abilities that you need to use together to kind of solve situations and puzzles in a kind of interlaced way where everyone's involved.
It's in the setting of a Scandinavian nature, which not only resonates with me, but with the rest of the world, because it's so unique. It's always nice to see something new that people can relate to.
So I've worked a lot with like lighting and 3D rendering, cinematic lighting, stuff like that. So Anders showed me the rendering of one of the movies. It just floored me. I thought it was so beautiful. Then he said, okay, so Theo, what I want from you is I want you to make this look even better.
We've play tested the game a lot, and what people usually say is that it feels like I'm playing a movie, but in a great way. River End Games was based on the idea that if you have the right mix of people, then perhaps a really small team can still make something that's actually pretty cool.
How is this made by 16 people? Like, why is this quality so high?
A little now and then I sit down in the couch
Attention to detail.
and I just enjoy a fresh build. The story just gets to perform. You're just drawn right in. It's a magical feeling.
I'm really excited for players to just discover this world. Eric's Home is coming to Xbox, PlayStation, Steam, and Epic Games Store. And we have an exclusive trailer that we're about to show you that will reveal the release.
I'll let you know once
I
the
hope you
trailer
enjoy.
shows it. See if it's worth my time.
I mean, it looks great.
It does look good. I'm very hesitant as far as the gameplay, the gameplay mechanics and stuff. But the story is good. I mean, we overlook a lot of stuff, and the story is good. On any type of game.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of this style was done on the GameCube, like Xbox, when the first early consoles were out.
Yeah. But as I mentioned, I mean, they normally rated top view type of games.
They're expanding your horizons.
Exactly.
Actually, that looked pretty good, man. I played that.
Does look interesting. One day after my birthday. Yeah. July 15th.
Coming up.
Thank you so much to our friends at River End Games for that window into the world of Eric's Home. It's coming to PC, Xbox, and PS5 on July 15th.
So go wishlist it on Steam or the Epic Games Store.
So it's
All
like
right,
wondering
now
if
we've got a
actual
new
make
trailer
something
for
like
a
that, you
cell-shaded
really
shooter
need
with gameplay inspired by the Stalker
16,
series.
30 people.
Here's the
or-
latest trailer for the Explorator.
Well, that's
could it be
what-
less. Could it be? Does it have to be more? Like, you know
That's
what I mean?
what the debate is right now.
Okay.
Seeing as what they were capable of doing with the team that they had, as opposed to the big teams that these bigger companies had. And then they're releasing games that aren't even that great.
Right. They're like re-releasing mostly what they're doing, like remastered type situations, right?
Yeah, some of them have.
But with all these ones that we watched, like, you notice they're like focusing on the visual, like bright colors or whatever, or bring you in.
Yeah.
You're an sit.
What the hell?
This is crazy.
The Explorer. What? Can't pronounce it.
The Explorator. Explorator.
The Explorator.
Refrigerator.
The Explorator is launching into early access today, so go check it out on Steam and support the developers on the road to launch.
Constance is up next, a Metroidvania where you wield the power of a paintbrush
I like Metroidvania
to escape
games.
a decaying inner world.
Usually.
Into my interests.
Come in. What's BTS stand for? By the freaking games?
Oh,
Armed with a mop.
it's a paintbrush, no?
Oh, it's a paintbrush? That's cool. Okay. No, but it just works out that way. Constant. I look cute.
Looks cool.
Wishlist on demo 1. There's the demos. Are you on Steam?
No.
Constance is coming to PC on November 24th, but there's a demo available on Steam if you want to go give it a go after the show.
Those of you who have tuned in before will know that during the Every Future Game Show, we create a trio of deep dives into some of the most exciting upcoming games. Our ones to watch, you could say.
First game we're tackling for the summer showcase is Titan Quest II. Now, fans have been waiting since 2006 for a sequel to Iron Lore's cult classic action RPG, and the good news is, it's right around the corner.
So let's dig into the details with the help of Grimlore Games.
Tell us the whole story. Tell us about hope.
Titan Quest II is kind of your Diablo-esque action RPG, but it's set in ancient Greek mythology. You really can immerse yourself in what you associate Greece with.
Was that line from Jyn Erso?
Some of which we
From
came
what?
up with ourselves.
Jyn Erso
some of which
from
are Titan Quest
Rogue
I.
One?
Greek mythology also has
Andor?
become very much
That
a part
line they use
of pop
about
culture
hope?
in the last 2 decades. Some other games have had great success with this, and we thought
Not
that
sure.
we have this great IP on our hands, why not use it? In Titan Quest II, you'll be playing as a rather unknown hero character. You're not really a hero yet. You're honestly just training to be a capable fighter. You have a master called Aristano. She's from Sparta and used to be a priestess of Nemesis, as you'll find out later. You will build up your
Not a big
own
fan of
worth
games like
over
that
time as you prove yourself in front of the gods. Gameplay-wise, Titan Quest II is very much a classic ARPG. But we've got our own twists in there with like the mastery system, for example, where you merge 2 masteries into one instead of just being given classes. So you have to find these little entanglements that you can have between the 2 masteries,
Like
these
stuff you
synergies,
find on
and make the best use of them possible.
For gaming on your phone, no? That's what it looks like.
From there, you can take your character in multiple directions. The mixed classes is something we support quite a lot, actually.
I know some Halo
but
games
the
that
core
are
fantasy stuff,
similar
just a
to
tanky
this, are
warrior, of
pretty
course you're
good
going to have
because
that. You can take your character in
it's
many
Halo.
directions, and choice is at the core of our game. Your abilities will be modifiable, so each of them has like these several modifier choices that you can equip into your skill. This is our little innovation in this space. We are not going to be doing any microtransactions in this game because we don't believe in that form of monetization.
No
in general.
microtransactions.
We will be doing traditional
Oh, I appreciate
DLCs,
that.
however. So after the 1.0 launch, we'll be putting out larger DLC packs, which will include additional chapters, so more content in general, bosses, creatures, areas, and masteries, of course. So Titan Quest II will be coming to Steam Early Access very soon. You can wishlist it now already. And we're looking for a summer timeline for this. And then later, the other platforms.
Titan Quest 2.
Shows.
THQ Nordic.
Titan Quest II is coming
fuss?
soon, and you can
Somebody
wishlist
behind
it
you,
on
dude.
Steam or the Epic Games
random ass
Store.
dude.
He's trying to
Wait.
sneak up on you.
Legendary actor Yuri Lowenthal?
The Spider-Man to my MJ? What are you doing here?
Hey guys.
Hey man.
I was just, wandering the sound stages, taking in the sights and smells, and then I heard you guys making noise about video games out here, and I thought I'd join in.
Okay. Well, I mean, since you're already here, why don't you take the next trailer?
Well,
right?
I mean, if that's okay with you guys, I don't
No, it's great. Work your magic. We'll just be over here.
All right. Got you. Well, get ready, folks, because it's time for another world premiere. This one's a follow-up to a
Thought he said he
beloved
was
puzzle
wondering, now they put
adventure
him on work.
that launched back in 2020.
2020. You remember 2020?
I have seen
That brain fog.
things that should be forgotten. I've tried to escape my past. I've had enough of death and madness. But the world is changing. Some now search for answers in the far reaches of the world. For shocking secrets and dizzying marvels for there lies upon this world of man a mocking and incredible shadow out of time.
Yes.
Call of the Elder Gods, starring yours truly, is a
That's
Lovecraftian
what-
narrative puzzle adventure coming soon to PC and consoles. So get it on your wish list ASAP.
So you weren't just wandering the lot then?
I mean, I was, but then, it's called marketing, Matt.
Yeah, Matt. Classic marketing.
Classic.
Anyway.
All right, catch you later.
Bye,
I gotta
Yuri.
wander.
Hell yeah, thanks for coming, man.
Bye.
Okay, so while I go make sure there's no other voice actors hiding on set, we'll throw it out to some back-to-back trailers.
I'll stay here.
Yeah, let's do that.
Read bio course. How hard could it be?
Didn't I say that once? Something about a one-armed guy.
Hard.
We found
It's like capture the flag on
got a-
crack.
What's that game? That's one. Not Fortnite, another one that has that same kind of.
Welcome to Veil of the Witch, a turn-based tactical RPG with a roguelite twist. You play as Ash, a shipwrecked castaway with no memories and a big-ass sword.
Let's see if I remember how to use it.
5 years after a bloody civil war, you wake up trapped on a mysterious island filled with monsters, cultists, and a whole lot of zombies.
Medieval Jason Bourne.
Suffice to say, this whole island is a madhouse.
Combat in Veil of the Witch is built for hardcore tactics fans, with an emphasis on speed and brutality. That means a
Alrighty
small
then.
party, tight battle maps, and enemies that can drop you in just a few hits. To stand a chance, you'll have to master each ally's unique kit, whether that's frontliner Marco, glass cannon caster Laurent, or backstabbing cutthroat Emile. All your abilities work on a cooldown, so you'll have to think smart and learn to juggle. You can also level up and unlock new skills right in the middle of battle. Surrounding this rock-solid core is a branching roguelike structure focused on skill in the face of unpredictable challenges. Face off against cool bosses,
Burn! Beacon of the dead!
get your shit wrecked, then head back to town where you can unlock upgrades, chat with allies, craft equipment, and more. And if you're real nasty, take on Trials mode for bigger challenges and better rewards. Fight, die, rise again, stronger, then come back and conquer.
Then die again, and then come back, and then die
Veil
again.
of the Witch. Early access available now on
I do that a
Steam
lot in
and
games.
coming soon to Xbox, PS5, and Nintendo Switch.
Seems like too much work.
Give me a sec. I'm gonna shut
Pause
off.
this or what?
No, you're good. You're good. I'm just gonna shut it off. What's this? Actually, that looks kind of fun.
It does. I was just gonna say, man, we need a lot more games like this, like the one on PlayStation 5 with that little robot guy.
The Astrobot.
Yeah, there you go. Or even Sackboy. You ever play that one?
I think I even have the game, but I never really played it.
It's like this. It's pretty fun.
Can anyone hear me?
Dispatch to Unit 1. There's an ongoing fire.
Unit 1 to dispatch. Copy.
The hell? Co-op firefighters?
Break that door open.
Actually,
First.
that could be kind of cool.
Well, we could try that one. That's a
Yeah.
team.
Well,
Let's see how quickly these things will burn down. Where us trying to put the fire out.
Right?
Found one of the victims. Please get me out of here.
Nah, you ain't gonna make it, lady.
We can't let the fire escalate like that.
I need help. Mayday! Mayday!
Firefighting Simulator. Ignite. United against fire. Coming fall
There you go.
2025.
United against fire.
Wishlist now on PC and consoles.
Are we all clear? No Nolan Norths or Ashley Johnsons waiting in the wings?
No, I think we're good. Okay. Now remember, folks, you can find all those games as well as every game we feature today on the Future Game Show Steam page.
Yes, and you'll want to prime your wish lists in advance for this next reveal. It's a game where you play as a bureaucratic inspector in a fantasy world.
What's like you make sure the evil layer is up to code before the party heads inside?
Yes, that's literally the whole deal.
Okay, I legitimately need this game.
Is there somebody that's been wanting to be this guy in this game? Like, really?
Heroes. The world is full of them. Sons and daughters of farmers with too much bravery and not enough wisdom. Some suffer say. But what is a hero without a princess to save? Without dragons to slay? Nothing.
Whatever.
That's where you come in. As an agent
Talk about that,
Bureau
guys.
of Fantastical and Arcane Affairs, you will ensure everything is as it should be for the hero's arrival.
Inside this cave, you'll find a necromancer.
No.
According to our
What?
reports, is a
This is a
complete
no for
and
me.
utter embarrassment.
Yeah, it looks a little weird.
So it's like OSHA coming in.
OSHA?
The book is titled Hellgates Anew, your first ritual sacrifice.
As it turns out, putting the soul of a demon inside of a skeleton is a touch more tricky than you might imagine.
We, the members of the United Builders Union of Enchanted Settlements, hereby announce a strike, effective immediate. It's the inspector, here with their cushy job and their clipboard that decides if we have to do more work.
A dragon attack?
This is dumb.
That is not in the budget.
I don't know.
No offense, guys. Oh, you're gonna.
Well, it's because sometimes some of these can be cool, but
swing, you lock
Uh-huh.
his head off. It hardly felt good, but incompetent evil is still evil.
wait, that was kind of a funny line. Incompetent evil is still evil.
There you go.
We are happy to welcome you, our newest agent, to the court. Wish list the Bureau of Fantastical and Arcane Affairs.
I don't know,
today.
maybe try. Well, it's on Steam, so I don't. I
Oh,
don't
that's
have
one
Steam,
for the
so I can't
critters.
try it.
The Bureau of Fantastical and Arcane Affairs is coming.
I
later
have
this
Steams.
year.
You can still try.
And now for something completely different. This one's for the fans of shooters, anime, and Y2K aesthetics.
That's me.
弾が尽きるまでが愛よ。
Damn, going way back.
I like the art style.
もしもし。うん。
Mushy mushy.
はい。
I was a big fan of that film, man.
There's no better feeling when you were in an argument with those flip phones and be like, I said what I say. What is this? Okay. Mirai Katsumi.
Bubblegum Crisis.
Is that what it is? No?
Oh, I don't know. It's.
Oh.
That's what I'm
Is
guessing.
That,
It looks.
is that what it reminded you of?
Yes. I love the fact they have that like Hello Kitty site there. Getting somebody down with a little cutesy heart site or a.
Yeah, right. So it's just a shooter with waifus. It's
Waifu
literally
Tactical
called Waifu Tactical Force. Oh my god. Movement shooter, base builder, life sim. pre-alpha open playtest starts now. Oh shit. Oh.
Alrighty then.
Waifu Tactical Force is a 3v3
We
anime
need to play
shooter
it.
coming soon to PC. But you can jump into the
I don't
open
know that I'd
playtest
buy it like
Steam
on day
after the
one or
show.
anything like that, but I'd
Now
play
we've got a
it.
trailer for an action platformer inspired by the ancient art of paper folding. Let's take a look at Hirogami.
Origami, huh? Origami.
Interesting art style.
I was like stop motion.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it just
That's cool.
That was kind of cool. I do enjoy platformers as long as the what's it called, the gameplay is done well. Because sometimes the jumping on some games isn't done that well, or it just isn't, or as responsive. It makes it very difficult, unnecessarily difficult.
Yeah, I've gotten that. This is cool.
It is, right? I'm actually digging this.
It reminds me of an anime I watched.
The way it just turns into a paper is tripping me out, man.
Hirogami.
Alright.
Alright, I like this.
Is
You
it
ever
just a Steam game? Oh, PS5 too.
PS5.
Alright.
Hirogami is coming to
I might
PC
get
and PS5 on September 3rd.
And
Fold it
PS5.
into your wish lists on Steam and the Epic Games Store. And check out the free demo, which is available
You ever
on
watch
Steam.
Read or Die?
Okay, time for an update on Eve Frontier. This is CCP Games' Spacebound Survival MMO.
Eve Frontier. In a world.
E-Frontier is an
one
invitation
man
for everyone that has had the idea in their brain to make a game. And often the best way to make a game is to start and modify an existing game. We have now created an MMO server-side modding platform, and
I
we
do
offer
enjoy
an
MMOs.
invitation to you to come and build with
But
us.
giving the
You
world
can
those
build
with
tools, you can build
responsibilities.
worlds, you
I
can
don't
do
get
so
to-
many things. And this is a
I don't
great
get
way
to,
start your game development
enjoying them to
adventure
their fullest.
by sort of playing
Especially if
around
they're
in
very,
the
um,
amazing survival
grindy.
space horror sandbox we have
Right.
created.
Yeah, you need like a
When we make
huge
Game Online,
amount
we
of
very much
time,
wanted
no?
to make a
Like-
sandbox experience
To get all the cool
where
stuff.
most of the things and the infrastructure in the game would actually be built by players. But we
But I do
did
enjoy
build
them.
quite a bit of it
Skipping out on
ourselves.
meals and stuff like that.
Seeing what emerged from
Right.
Eve,
Work, when does it
especially
work
when
today?
it comes to
Nah,
the
not
third-party
me.
development ecosystem, we could actually give a lot more agency to players to
looks pretty
literally
cool.
build the world. So as we go through this process of stripping down to a survival game, we are on the other hand building up an amazing modding platform. Basically what eFrontier enables third-party developers is to mod the actual server, creating additional software that both read and writes the world state. And that, I think, will enable something truly astounding that has never been seen before. But this is very much inspired by the third-party ecosystem that is developed
Where we at
around
on the
Eve
show?
Online. We
Like,
are
how much time
basically
do we have?
supercharging that with the smart assemblies and the modding platform
Damn,
that
we're-
built into Frontier. And what we
started,
have seen
dude.
so
It was
far
early
in our
on
various
where
hackathons and events, and what
could
we've
always
just
pause it
seen in the
and
sort of
continue
builder
on,
community
or-
overall, absolutely
Oh, we can keep going.
delivers on that vision in spades.
I was just curious. Because it's mostly been trailers, man.
Founder
Which is
access
cool.
for eFrontier is available
But
now.
damn,
and you can
that's a lot
head
of
to
games.
eFrontier.com to jump in and find out more.
There's a few
What's
of them
up
that
next,
had
Laura?
like the developers talking
We
or
have
whatever.
a
but-
brand new trailer for Formula
most of it, it's all
Legends,
trailers.
an arcade racing game that covers the history of motorsports.
Motorsport.
Is it like a cartoony F1 type of thing? Because that looks
Are
kind
you
of cool.
against it?
Because that looks kind of cool.
But some of these that look like these are some of the most fun ones.
Yeah. I think they recently showed. You ever played at Hot Shots Golf?
Yes. Well, I've seen it. I don't know that I've
There's
ever
a new
played it.
entry into the franchise. It looks pretty cool. I want to check that out. I like this. Mexico.
There you go.
Japan. Are these real drivers? I don't follow F1 that closely.
Yes.
That's cool. Man, this actually reminds me of I don't know if you ever played it for the Nintendo. There was like a, kind of looks like that RC game.
Wasn't it called RC?
I think was it just
Did
RC?
it have a little antenna at the rear?
Yeah. And that's what it reminds me of.
Formula Legends. There you go. That looked pretty good.
Formula Legends is racing towards release on PC and consoles, but you can play the demo now on Steam and also wishlisted on Steam or the Epic Games Store.
There's a lot of stuff
But
I
for
gotta
now,
be checking out on
let's keep it
Steam,
rolling
man.
with our ones to play
Right.
section, which is a future game show staple. It's a montage of exciting games that you can play on Steam right after the show.
So, if you like what you're looking at, don't hesitate to download a demo and dig in.
First up is Catastrophe.
Keep going. I'll be right back,
Action
guys.
roguelike
Just
where you
keep
play
going.
as a kitty abducted by aliens and
I'll go
repel
check
enemies
something.
with
I'll
your
be back.
trusty sidekick, the Star Cursor. Players can mod Polo's abilities to settle on a unique playstyle and pick their route
Watch your
through
step.
a series of interstellar environments.
It's pretty cool.
Next up, we've got Phase Zero, a survival horror throwback with fixed cameras and immersive pre-rendered environments. A menacing illness has descended on the town of Flint Peak.
COVID.
Can you solve puzzles and tango with monsters to make it out alive?
Or what about
On the daily.
Bloodgrounds? It's a gladiatorial roguelike with a city builder twist. You'll recruit, train, and command a crew of warriors in strategic turn-based battles, then develop a coastal city in the interim. Carve your name as the annals of
Coastal,
history
yeah, come
and
in.
spill buckets of blood in the process.
Check out our beaches, that kind of thing.
Last but not least, we've got How to Escape, Lost Submarine. With one player on PC or console and the other using a mobile companion app, you'll communicate and collaborate to complete puzzles and stop the outbreak of war. No pressure. That was our Ones to Play montage. Be sure to follow up on anything that caught your eye.
But let's keep on sailing with another exclusive trailer for a naval combat simulator set in the late 18th century.
Every voyage begins with a plan. A vision etched on parchment, foretelling glory or downfall. It is in our nature to conquer what others fear. Death and dishonor, fame and fortune. The life of a sea captain is one of duty and relentless pursuit. True riches are not in gold and jewels,
Back, guys!
but in the stories we
What the
bring
hell did I
back.
miss?
A couple of
We become.
games. I don't know that.
I'll check it out later. Oh, I'll go back to the What is this?
This is this game. They haven't set the name to it yet.
But never at our final
Pirata
destination.
Morgan.
Yeah. I don't know, dude.
Pirata Mike.
So we chart our next course.
Captain Jack Sparrow. Have you ever seen the Pirates of the Caribbean?
We fight.
Yes.
I love those movies.
We endure. For the voyage is life. And life is the voyage.
Actually, because of those movies, I actually think pirates are cool because of those movies.
Yeah.
I was a really big fan of pirates before those movies. I was more into like ninjas.
Did you watch One Piece? I mean,
Join the
Since
crew
it
today.
released,
on
whenever it released,
Kickstarter.
I've always been like in and out of that show.
Okay.
I'm not all caught up. I do like the story. Is sometimes that I have a problem with the animation style.
Yeah, I get that. But it's pirates, right?
Check out the funding drive for Ahoy at ahoy.gg/Kickstarter. And you can also wishlist the game on Steam or the Epic Games Store.
The Spotlight montage is up next, so say goodbye to our corporeal bodies and hello to our disembodied voices.
What Matt means to say with that gothic vocabulary is that we'll be back on
He's,
stage once we've talked you through some super cool games.
He's the voice of Vincent Valentine in the new remake or rebirth of Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, I see.
Flickshot Rogues
Does a good
is
job.
turn-based strategy roguelike where you trade tactical trick shots for devastating damage. Across the constantly shifting cartoon peninsula, players will trigger explosive
See,
combos and commit
I
to
do always want to
game-changing
try
upgrades.
games like
It's coming
this
to
too,
PC
where
later this year. But you can try it for yourself ahead of time by checking out the free demo.
but I
on
don't have
Steam.
people to play with.
It's almost like a game board.
Now let's
Right.
take a look at Under Par Golf Architect, an all-in-one
What?
simulator where you mold terrain to create world-class courses and then try them out firsthand. As well as placing the green and obstacles between,
Wait,
you'll
so you
manage
build the
staff,
course and
budgets,
then you
and
play it?
customers on your way to crafting a golfer's paradise. It's coming soon to PC and consoles, but you can
And I'm not
wishlist
that
it now
into
on
golf to
Steam
where I
or
want
the
to build
Epic
my
Games Store.
course.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't mind playing a
Zero
golf
is up
game,
next.
but where I have to
It's a
do
hack
the
and
work.
slash roguelike where you play as the last surviving human of a devastated world. To help with that unfortunate predicament, you can freeze time to anticipate attacks and topple voxel monsters. Ascend to Zero is coming soon to PC, but in the meantime, you can check out the free demo on Steam and drop it onto your wish lists.
And they're one out right now.
Or how about Animal Kind? This is a cozy cooperative town building game where you play as a crew
My daughters
of
would like this
adorable
one.
critters in
The hell?
mech suits. Players will use their industrial
play,
grade opposable
Hold
thumbs
on, but
to
they're in
scavenge
mechs?
the landscape
Yeah,
for
that's cool.
materials and establish a community of cute creatures.
Rick and Morty type situation.
Animal Kind is coming soon to PC. But if you head to the Steam page, you can sign up for the alpha playtest, which is arriving in July.
That's cool.
Next up is Don't Wake the Beast, but the developers have sent over an intricate overview, so I'll sit this one out.
Hi, my name is Timek. I'm the game designer and producer behind Don't Wake the
Kind
Beast.
of looks like
Don't Wake the Beast is a stealth roguelike in which your goal
Zelda:
is to
Link to
steal
the
as
Past.
many treasures as possible
The Legend
and run
of.
away from the beast.
Hmm?
The tricky
the
part
Legend
is
of.
that each treasure has its weight, and the more you pick up, the more noise you generate.
Legend of Zelda.
But when you fail,
Yeah, I
there's
know. I
always
got it. I
another
got it.
one.
I got
My
it.
game will feature 4 biomes, all with unique mechanics and beasts. It's scheduled to release in 2026.
We're rounding things out with Worship, a cultist simulator where you try your best to
a
bring about
cultist simulator. Wow. Okay.
Inspired
I'll
by
pass,
Pikmin,
thank you.
this cute and creepy multiplayer roguelite tasks you with performing blood rites and recruiting followers to please the
That's
old
crazy,
ones.
man.
It's coming soon to PC, and you can wishlist it on Steam.
That was our Spotlight montage. We hope you enjoyed the Summer Showcase selection. Laura?
Oh, it's time for an update on Scum, the survival shooter with poop mechanics.
What?
Not as in like they're bad, no. Just like you have to manage your bowel movements to survive.
That's crazy.
Might actually learn something. I love video games.
Why put that in the game though?
Peggy 18.
Well, you gotta think about all the games you play, man. Where do they find time to poop? Just think about all the games you play.
Well, I mean, I get that, but I mean, why? But you don't have to put that in the game.
It's hilarious.
It's
bro.
like
just think about it, man. You're in like a zombie game, dude, and you gotta drop a deuce.
Yeah, you die because you had to drop a deuce.
Right. I mean, there you go.
That's wild.
Oh, that's crazy.
It's also like the Fast and the Furious movies. When do you ever see him put gas?
Right? There you go. Stall out. Boop, boop. Oh man, I forgot to get fuel.
Well, I think there is one though that they do it like where they, I don't remember, but I think there's one where they like do it after while they're moving or whatever.
Oh yeah.
That's
that was-
just a weird thing to put into a game.
If those
That's funny.
inspired
It is funny,
reviews have
you know,
grabbed your
I'm not saying it's
attention,
not,
then we're
but-
here to help.
Yep, you can head to the link on screen right now for a chance to win
Just
one
a weird
of 100
mechanic to
keys
put into
for
it,
Scum 1.0.
And if you're not one of the lucky winners, then you'll just have to jump in with the rest of us when it launches.
Also,
on
if you
June
think about it, if it's
Our
not
next
done
game
right,
is
though,
a
it could be an
squad-based
annoying
survival
thing
shooter
too.
where you dodge deadly
Like, how often do they have to go?
Here's the latest trailer for
If it's not
Death
done
Round.
right, you know what I mean?
Right. I mean, on average, depending on what's going on, you have what?
Deadly dinos are on the loose in Death
2
Round.
bowel movements a day?
Whether you dare
a
to
regular?
solo or in a squad of up to 4 players, you must do everything you can to survive in these
Dinosaurs.
abandoned facilities. Could you survive?
No, there's a reason we
Hi,
don't live with them.
we're Jaw Drop Games, the indie dev team behind Deathground.
The main threat you'll need to
Deathground?
avoid is the raptors, specifically Utah raptors. So unlike velociraptors, which are much smaller, they measure around 7 feet tall.
Is
I'm
this
about
based on
5'3", so that's a pretty
studies of
menacing height
dinosaurs?
comparison for me.
We've spent most of our development time taming them, and it's been a huge challenge because...
How do you get something that size with that tail to behave all in multiplayer?
Exactly. Of course, there'll be other dinosaurs for you to deal with. The number one culprit for causing chaos is the Compsognathus, aka
The what?
What might look like a decent hiding space for you as players might actually be a refuge for these little creatures, putting the terror in territory.
As for other species, you may spot the Allosaurus, Brachiosaurus, and Triceratops roaming around in the background.
And the next thing you know, you're being chased by a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
There are multiple maps and missions that will be playable at launch. Mission Command, the single-player tutorial and introduction level.
Geothermal, where you'll need to repair everything so you can restart the power plant.
Agricultural, which has become a little bit overgrown and it is in need of some weeding.
And biomedical, which is my personal favourite, where you'll have to sneak in and steal raptor eggs. You know, for science.
Each mission is replayable
Wasn't there a
and
movie
is an important
based on that
piece
and
of
they
the
don't
puzzle.
let up?
Each detail or
Till they get their
collectible
eggs
that you
back?
come across will help you unlock the lore and discover the truth about the disastrous events of the past.
Deathground is launching on Steam Early Access this year. Keep a lookout for our road sheet.
What's that?
That guy.
That guy.
Deathground is launching into
But I'm
Steam
also-
Early Access later
jump
this year.
in.
Oh, yeah,
Keep an eye out for
El-
Roar News.
That kind of
on
reminded me
Netflix.
of like Turok and
Refusing to acknowledge
Yeah,
that.
Turok.
So let's move on with our
Metroid
second
Prime
Ones to
put
Watch
together.
deep dive, shall we? Here's Rogue Factor to tell us more about the studio's new weird action-adventure game, Hell Is Us.
Oh, that one looks cool.
Have you seen this before?
I've seen a trailer for it. What happened here? Alright, somebody's here, guys. Give me a sec.
Hi everyone, my name is
keep it
Jonathan
going.
Jacques Delated, and I am the Executive Creative Director and Executive Art Director on Hell Is Us here at Rogue Factor. So the game that we've been developing for pretty much almost 5 years now is a game called Hell Is Us. So the game is definitely like an action-adventure game.
It is set in the world of Adia. It's a rogue state where there's a lot of really weird things happening. You play Ren.
There's an actual-
He was born there. Yeah, he was raised in a foster system in Canada, and he's going back basically to.
Sorry,
find
guys. We're making
answers.
you.
This thing that
Carlos
games
has
do
just
now,
got in here.
contemporary games where
I gotta
the adventuring is just,
feed his
if you
ass in
think
here.
about it, the exploration and the discovery, they're only there, like, you had just been following marker
don't
after
spill your
marker,
drink, bro.
and until the last marker is over your actual thing you needed to find. Almost all the variables connected to the exploration and connected to your discovery are given to you in a silver platter. So we look at it kind of like the inverse in our game because we got rid of all these things.
I remember chatting with John about the old Zelda games, how it was
watching the
straightforward,
future
and,
game.
like you had just enough to know where to go, but not too much.
It's basically how life works if you think about it, right? We basically orient ourselves by sight and hearing and what people tell us, right?
Once in the woods,
Your
follow
mama.
the wind chimes.
Poop.
They will lead the way through.
You talk to NPCs and they're literally going to tell
the
you
bear.
a clue, right? So
Is that
Rebecca,
like you go to Star Wars Day
when she
on-
kind of hints
for the
you
Chihuahuas?
where the Owen convoy,
Sean was over there, right?
the direction that
Yeah.
it took. She says,
I saw that.
I don't know where they went exactly, but I know they took the road that goes behind the weird monuments. And she says, you can see them from here. And as we're
At
talking,
least I
we're
think he
behind her
was.
quite
Because he was
far.
just
You see
hanging out with some random Star Wars people.
monuments and thingy, like, is that what she's talking about? Like, is that if I go and then you go there and you see the road that turns and it's, maybe the convoy did come here.
No, I didn't go.
I think that's
I
kind of
forgot
really
all about
unique,
it, man.
and it,
So
and
I
it
saw the
works
picture,
really,
I was like,
really
oh, that's
well.
right, Star Wars
Like
Day.
any game, especially a game of almost 40 hours, Sometimes it works better than others. No game is absolutely
Some
perfect,
ASMR for some people,
it's
bro.
very much, it's the joy of exploration, the joy of discovery, yeah.
The Abbey is closed. Official AAF business.
Of course, we can't talk about Hell is Us without talking about our monsters. And the enemies, the limbic entities, are physical manifestations of human emotions, of human negative emotions. What does an emotion look like? Who knows? So we had many iterations. We ended up with these kind of like fractally, geometrically thingies, So we have grief, ecstasy, terror, and rage. So the Hollow Walker represents a bit. So it's just a husk.
Under a movie like
the
that?
Hollow Walker, and
Is
it's
it
a bit like
Nine?
a facsimile
Is that what the name of the movie
of a
is?
human
Which
being
one?
who's felt this very strong
Nine?
negative emotion.
Yeah,
And
there's a
then,
movie called
they
Nine, I
looked
think.
like that because
Like where it's like
we
a-
tried a lot of things and
Like a sack
they ended up
puppet
looking
or
like this,
something? And,
Yeah, something like that.
and they turned out to be emotional.
So you'll be
all
able to
of
play
them,
Hell
all
is
night?
Us on September 4th.
You know what? I don't remember. It's been so long since I
2025 on
watched it.
Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, and obviously PC.
Interesting title.
Wishlist it now because Hell is Us is coming to PC and consoles on September 4th.
All right. I think we're due another world premiere, don't you? This
World
one's an
premiere.
action-adventure set in a drop-dead gorgeous cartoon world.
And it stars some very familiar faces.
Wait, is it us?
Maybe. Let's throw to someone who knows while I take this totally real.
See what I'm
It's
saying?
probably them. It's probably them.
Hi.
Hey Laura, hey Matt.
Yep.
I'm super excited to be back on the Future Game Show where I belong, and you are doing a fantastic job. Like I said to the producers when I was hosting, if you strike me down, this is live, isn't it? Oh, so yeah, New Tales reached out, and I am officially in their game. Actually, seeing you just reminded me, they're looking for a killer writer who can also perform. Let me call Jasmine. Look, it's fine. You're doing great for time.
The hell?
Hey, Jazz.
Hi, Sam.
I've got a really cool gig. Want to join me in a game? If we're both in, I'm pretty sure Matt and Laura will be on board too.
Yeah, sure. I'll be in a game with you, but only if you're coming to the D&D group next week because our party could really use a barbarian.
All right. I guess
You
we're
watched
all
that, the
doing
D&D?
this. That was easy.
Hmm?
So
You watched
let's
the
check
D&D
out
stuff?
exactly
I've seen
what
clips.
we're getting
drinker?
ourselves into.
What? She's a what?
A drinker?
Drinker?
I don't know. I just met her. I know. You're talking about the liquor cabinet in the rear there? Huh? It's like that other game on the paper. Drop of water and
Oh, the origami one?
yeah. Take corn.
This one looks more faster paced.
So are these more games that are coming out this year, next year, or what?
Some of them coming out today or yesterday or
I
whatever
might
it
hear
is.
myself.
You don't hear yourself? I hear myself. Oh, you don't want to hear yourself?
It sounds weird.
All right.
What do you got going on or what? Like you're too loud?
Yeah.
Cause I can barely hear you, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I can
there
barely
you
hear
go.
you.
That's better.
That's better.
Yeah. I guess my mic was too loud.
I put it up to 7 and I dropped your headphone.
That's
Is it
right.
for
We're
headphones?
joining
That's for
Samantha
mic.
Bayard, yes, Karlek herself, and the awesome Jasmine Bular.
Did that
in
look good?
Fading
'Cause I missed
Echo,
it.
coming to PCs and consoles.
It looks alright.
And you can wishlist it today on Steam or the Epic Game Store. Go, 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 go.
We got another block of back-to-back trailers up next. Let's dig in.
We have been blessed to live in times of peace, but our city is not without its enemies.
JRPG inspired epic.
The demons above
This looks kind of cool.
and the beasts below.
All right, I'm pumped. Let's do this.
You're going to be bishops too?
Through Shale, all things are possible.
The hell?
It's time the three of you learn the true purpose of the bishops. Listen up.
We recruit from the finest soldiers in the church, and still, 1 out of every 3 bishops doesn't make it past the first year.
get easier after that?
We gave you those robes for a reason.
So Jedi.
Damn, I love the church.
What's that say? I look cool. Oh, night type.
The other one, no, Raiden.
Damn, I haven't played one of these type of games in forever.
Isn't it Raiden?
I'm not sure.
There's a story move. That's cool.
Truxton Extreme.
That looks pretty cool.
So it's like a new thing. I hear an Echo Man thing.
I don't know what it is, man.
You hear an echo in your thing.
Is there something?
Test, 1, 2.
Does your anyway?
No. Yeah? That's how it's supposed to sound?
Did you have something before coming?
I wish.
Well, that's what I'm saying. What did you have?
So is that a thing? New games looking like old games?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's people are doing that, I think.
I mean, it's been a while. It's been a thing. Got like a Mega Man type of arm or something.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. Robot fish. Oh, that was pretty cool. Banner of the Spark.
I just thought about this when looking at this. You ever see a game where you like climb onto a villain that's mechanized, and then you have to like take them apart, like not with a sword or anything like that, but just
like with drills
like,
and
yeah, like
drills and screwdrivers.
There you go.
A bit like that. Horizon Zero Dawn's a little bit like that.
Yeah. I think I'm
but not they're not like actual.
That's your game idea.
That's my game idea. I'm gonna work on that one.
To disassemble robots.
What do you?
Yeah, like you know, they're coming at you. You're trying to do stuff. And, you know, plug up the weapon or take off the arm.
Start working on it.
Yeah.
Shit. There you go. So that's a new game that's coming out.
It's a retro collection.
Join Mag Retro Collection.
We're back, and you can wishlist all of those games by heading to the
Future Game Show Steam page.
The Future Game Show's Steam page.
With that out of the
Future
way,
Game Show
it's time
Steam
for a
page.
spine-tingling
where
closer
can I
look
find
at the
these
next
guys?
game from the minds
Future Game
behind
Show Steam
Until
page.
Dawn.
Directive 8020 is about a deep space mission to
kinda
save
big and
humanity.
So are these people like really
Achieve
gamers, or
alien
they're just?
gets in the
Yeah,
way.
they're gamers and they're voice
Start over to
actors,
Massive Games to find out more.
Like nerds.
and they play Dungeons and Dragons.
Super nerds.
Not until
It's very interesting. I've seen their thing, their Dungeons and Dragons thing. I like it. I enjoy it.
I think I can enjoy watching people play it, but I don't know that I enjoy playing.
I've never played it myself, so I don't know. I don't even know what it entails as far as like creating your character and all that stuff.
The flood. Our clickers. What was that?
Complete. Subject unidentifiable. We need urgent assistance. Please.
Detective 8020.
But what if that went differently?
Right.
Hey, I'm Will Doyle, creative director on Direct
So,
to
Will Doyle?
I'm here to share with you a new feature that we've added for the first time in a Dark Pictures game. Turning Points is a new
Is that
narrative
Denzel?
system which allows you to go back and change
that
the
Denzel?
outcome of your choices. As
Looks
with
like
all
it.
our games, Directive 8020 has a branching story with multiple endings. You'll be able to track the choices and paths that you've taken in the game,
Oh, so
and
it's
see
like
alternate paths that
Detroit
link to
Become
each of
Human?
the major decisions that you've made. With Turning Points, you can rewind to a pivotal point or decision, collect missing collectibles, or see how different choices would have played out. By the same token, your actions matter in our games. If you want to live by your decisions, there's also a survival mode setting that prevents you from rewinding, but still lets you view the decision tree. Turning Points will be available both digitally and physically for all
I was wondering
copies
if
of
they
the
did
game
that over there
from when
in
you start your very first
Knights
mission.
of the Old Republic. Is it similar to that? Because there's a point where you go one way or the other. And but you'd have to save. You have to save at that
Directive
point.
8020
and then
introduces the ability
go
to
through the
rewind
journey.
and change your choices.
So, like,
to
if
see
you
the
wanna go back, you
consequences
can
of each
restart
branching
the journey?
path.
Right,
It's
like,
coming
oh,
to
man, I
PC,
should've gone the other
PlayStation,
way.
and
Never mind.
Xbox in 2025.
Going this way
and if
now.
it's not on your wish list already, go fix that.
Our next game is just as scary, but for entirely different reasons. Cairn is a death-defying climbing
Oh, this is that
simulator
mountain climbing
with a
game that I was telling you
meticulous
about.
control scheme.
It's interesting.
Here's the game bakers to tell you more.
I have the demo on the
Cairn
PlayStation.
is what we call a survival climber. Your goal is to climb a mountain and reach a summit no one has ever conquered. You can climb almost anywhere, and the climbing mechanics are highly realistic.
But see,
You'll
you're,
need to
you're,
carefully
you're in
manage
control
your
of
balance and
every
stamina.
limb.
Make a mistake, and you'll fall and get hurt. For the first time,
Are these
we
actual
are
places
also
you're
showing
climbing?
what it's like to climb at
I
high
don't know,
altitudes.
I haven't gotten that far. It's just
When
a
you get
demo
up
on
there,
play.
you'll face ice walls that require to use ice axes and spikes. But don't think you can just jam your tools into the ice. Ice climbing is precise. You'll need to aim for cracks and edges to get a solid grip. Cairn's realistic climbing system also supports mixed climbing. That means you can have one hand on the rock and the other using an ice tool. It's up to you to read the rock face and choose the most strategic route to the top. Cairn is coming up on PlayStation 5 and Steam later this year.
I think I like
You can
it better
already
in
give it a try in the
Genshin
demo
Impact.
available on
The hell did you just say?
PS5.
I think I like it better on Genshin Impact. I
Didn't he
just,
sound like that?
Cairn is coming to PlayStation and PC later this year.
just-
and you can
you
also
just
check out a
glue
free
it on
demo
the-
on
on the
both
wall and you just
platforms
climb
after
up
the show. What's next?
that looks like it'd be
We're mixing
difficult.
things up with a double
Yeah,
barrel
control
trip.
every limb.
Here are two great games
Yeah.
from our friends at Quality.
From what I played, it might take a while for like one level or whatever. Because you press X and then you choose where you want to put the arm, and then you press X and then you control the other arm, and so on and so forth.
So you have the game, or is it a demo?
I have a demo.
Okay. Giant rat. Yeah, we'll make that a sound clip.
Is she just chilling like in a thong?
That's what I was about to say. Like, why is she like in a survival planet? And,
wow.
Or are those supposed to be like leggings or something, like white leggings?
well, leggings with a thong. I don't know. Seems a little exposed.
Maybe it's
It's a distraction tool.
Distraction tool.
Ground Zero.
Yeah. Yeah.
Turok.
Lepidor. Curculio. El Culio.
Julio.
Yeah, no, I'm not liking this one. Doesn't seem too interesting to me.
Well, it looks like something out of back in the days.
Yeah.
Nintendo 64, man.
Yeah. But
Hark the Ghoul and Ground Zero are both coming soon to PC. What's up next, Laura?
We're taking a look at a game called Hella. It's a cooperative folklore
Hella.
adventure where you and your friends band together as brave little mice.
is this something we would play?
No.
He hasn't even started, fool.
I already know.
Well, you don't play many video games anyway, do you? This is Formula One.
Oh, that was that other game that
Like
you
FIFA?
missed it.
FIFA?
There was a cartoony F1 game that they showed earlier. It was pretty cool. Check it out when we release the video. And the graphics are kind of cool.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is that you're supposed to be doing though.
Well, you're a mouse.
Adventuring.
Solving puzzles.
I think you're trying to get into the house to eat.
Playing some hoops.
It's a co-op game? I feel like it's a co-op game.
Yeah, they said it in the beginning.
Oh, I missed that.
That's what I was saying. Is this a game we can play?
Hella boring.
Or not.
Or not.
Hella is coming soon to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox, so give it a wish list on Steam or the Epic Game Store.
Moving swiftly on, it's time for a look at Ludo.
Hey,
This
what
is
is
a
Ludo?
psychological
We're
thriller
reviewing,
where
right?
the protagonist is trapped inside their own
Reacting to
home.
Reacting.
And we're about to
reacting,
find out
reviewing,
when
giving
you can
our
play it.
opinion.
Yeah, there you
That was my opinion.
Peggy 18. How can you distinguish between what is real and what isn't? Do you trust what you see?
Still have energy drink or no?
What you hear?
Still have energy drink or no?
What happens when everything starts to feel wrong? To seem fake?
I might have one in the fridge though. I'm not sure.
Nah, too strong for me.
I'm gonna give it to you all.
Oh. Oh yeah, you want to go halfers? Fuck it, I'll take it.
This is a story about death. Ludo.
How much longer are you going to pretend to ignore it? Don't do it.
Do you like scary movies?
Get you again.
What is that? It sounded like, what's his name? The movie?
Saw.
Saw.
I want to play a game.
Ludo is coming to PC, PS5,
Me too,
and
that's why we're
Xbox.
watching
In the
this, see
meantime,
which
you
ones
can
we're
wish
gonna
list it
play.
on Steam or the Epic Game Store.
It's world premiere time again, and this next reveal arrives with an introduction from a very special someone.
Who is it?
Hello everyone. I'm excited to be a part of future game show.
I don't even know who it is.
I'll be back, guys. Keep going, keep going.
Amazing games coming out. And
Is this a
I'm
PlayStation
very
guy?
happy that I have a bit more time to play them these days.
Or Nintendo.
As many of you know, I have been a huge fan of the work of N-Dreams. Synapse is my favorite VR game of all time, and I'm honored to present this new groundbreaking title from the team. If you are at Summer Game Fest, I shall see you on the show floor at the N-Dreams booth. So, it is my pleasure to introduce you to Reach.
Halo Reach? No.
So my question is, why make gaming systems better with better graphics, computing graphics, and make them old, make them look old? You know, like.
Yeah, I wanna say resources like.
Maybe
limited,
the
it's
company's
small
resources
development.
are not as.
Yeah, like they don't have the money
deep.
for it.
You know, it's like a PlayStation 3 kind of game, no?
Or even before then.
Yeah. I don't know.
PS2.
I would say PS3, no? Maybe, I don't know. I haven't played it. I haven't bought it a PlayStation since the PS1. Oh no, or 3. I think the 3.
Yeah, maybe 3.
But it's a good question, no? I was like, I don't know. Did you hear my question, Mauro? What happened? Okay. Where's the drink?
Drink quick.
Thought you were gonna go get
Reach is
it.
an ambitious virtual reality action adventure coming to PSVR, Steam, and MetaQuest in 2025.
Okay, Matt. It's time to
I'll
check
take
in
it.
with everybody's favorite depressed and recently divorced duck.
Please.
Oh, yes.
How do you go from
Could only be
energy
the
drink
Duck
to
Detective.
He may
I'll
have
take a beer.
cracked the mystery of the secret salon.
Did he say Coke
but when
Zero?
you're that good at your job,
Did you
there's
say
always
Coke Zero
a new
or
case to
beer?
solve.
Coke Zero.
Okay, I just wanted to hear beer then. That's
I'm
fine.
used
Yeah,
to
I think
the
that was you.
cold embrace of loneliness. And this vacation won't be the end of me.
Hi, I'm Annika.
And I'm Johnny. We're Happy Broccoli Games based in Berlin, Germany.
Our newest game is Duck Detective, the Ghost of Glamping, where you are the one and only Duck Detective, a depressed and recently divorced duck who must quack the case.
Did he say a recently
Inspect
divorced
evidence,
duck?
Make deductions, and solve its no murder mystery.
To the annoyance
Some-
of the Duck
some-
Detective,
oh my
he
God.
is joined by a new partner in solving crime, Freddy the Crocodile. Work together
Freddy the
to unravel the
Crocodile.
truth and nibble on the crumbs of justice. Right now, we're working on a simplified Chinese language update that is coming out later this year.
We're very excited for you to play. The game is out on Steam, Nintendo Switch, Xbox One and Series XS, and PlayStation 5. Thanks for watching, and we hope you enjoy the rest of the show.
Are those bread slices?
Duck Detective.
The ghost of glamping!
Yeah,
Duck Detective, the Ghost of Glamping, has already waddled its way onto PC and consoles, so go check it out if you haven't already.
Okay, we've had plenty of exciting premises
So
so
you think
far.
they sell enough
How about
copies
a rhythm roguelike
or
for the maestros
downloads
behind
to make
Patapon?
money?
Well, get on your dancing
What-
shoes,
what?
folks, because
That's
Ratatan is up
That's
next.
the idea. Is they're trying to get you interested in enough to see.
Oh, I'm saying, I like it. If I was a game, I wouldn't play this game.
It was like Patapon.
Huh?
This was like Patapon. You ever played Patapon?
I don't think I have.
What's that?
Welcome to Rataport. It's a nice game where you have to move your character by the use of drum beats. Yeah, it's the same thing, basically. Yeah,
Smashy smash.
this must be part of that series of Patapon. I have 1, 2, and 3 on the PSP. Exactly.
I'm already,
Yeah, it's,
I'm already annoyed by it.
I like
Really?
it. I like it.
Fuck yeah.
The actual gameplay, it's awesome, dude. It's the same thing, because certain beats make you move forward, certain beats make you retreat, certain beats will make you attack.
What is this for? The PSP or what?
Well, I don't. Well, this is a newer game. It's probably going to be on PC and maybe one of the major consoles. But the games I have came out on the PSP.
No.
It's bigger though than Patapon.
I'm just gonna get it for sure if it comes out on PlayStation.
It's going to be on Steam.
Ratatan is coming to Steam Early Access on July 25th. But there's a free demo available on Steam if you want to give it a try.
And we're following that bombshell with a new trailer for Agatha Christie, Death on the Nile.
PC?
An interactive 70s twist on the beloved detective mystery.
That's what it is?
It's Poirot,
Steam?
don't you know?
Oh. Steam's the... Steam.
It can't be.
The thing you use to play games on PC, I guess? Or one of them, I guess? What the hell is all this?
Starting Night Fever, bro.
Monsieur Poirot, I guess you know why I asked you to come.
What do you suggest I do?
Shut the fuck up.
And can you confirm that all the passengers are present for the meeting?
Yes, we keep the list. Everyone is here.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen.
It's like the...
I'm sorry.
Well, they said it in the
disrupt
beginning,
what
right?
promised to be a beautiful
mystery?
day.
The mystery, like...
But I have some terrible news.
Is that who it's supposed to be? That one dude from the movies?
If we want
Death
to
on
find
the Nile and that other one?
I have a small idea of the situation.
I know what you're talking about, but I remember.
My, you got here quickly.
I've just finished my latest case. Okay, let's see what I can find.
But someone is lying to me. It is a big case, Miss Royce. A dangerous one.
A dangerous one.
What do we have here?
Thank you, Mr.
A
Poirot.
clue.
I'm now going to search each of you.
Or two.
Then there's still time to stop them before they strike again.
Tomorrow, the day at least is here. Every question must have its answer.
Oh, there it is, Death on the Nile.
There you go.
Agatha Christie, Death on the Nile is coming to PC and consoles in September of
I
2025.
saw the movie.
But you can wishlist it now on Steam or the Epic Game Store.
Okay, I don't want to build up this next trailer too much, but let's just say you're gonna flip.
Oh, the puns.
Is it like flipping? Flip cup? Scooby-Doo?
House Flipper.
Swaggy? Scoop-Dolber.
Zoinks, Laura! House Flipper 2 Scooby-Doo is meddling its way onto PC and consoles this Scootober.
Now we're starting to close in on the end of the show, but not before we show you our final ones to watch deep dive.
Our team behind the scenes visited the Hangar 13 office for an exclusive insight into Mafia: The Old Country. Here's all the gory
I don't know, this one doesn't... Or at least the stuff they shown before for this game, it didn't look very interesting to me. But maybe this will change my mind.
Mafia: The Old Country is both a prequel to the original Mafia trilogy, and it also sets things up for what might be to come in the future, going back to 1900 Sicily, so the birth of not just the Mafia game, but also the actual Mafia itself, back to where organised crime first really came from.
In Mafia: The Old Country, you play as a character called Enzo Favara, who's an
Enzo.
upcoming gangster trying to make his way in the Sicilian Mafia.
As a child, he's worked in the sulfur mines, sold there by his parents, a really horrible
You think they had to get
thing for a
permission
kid, which
from the
unfortunately happened
mafias?
back in those days. So he doesn't know family, he doesn't really know
so.
love. He escapes, he falls in with the
I'm sure some of
Teresi
these
crime
things are
family,
accurate,
and then this game really, this story
the
shows
mafia
his
worked back then or
rise
something?
through the ranks as he goes from being this
Or works.
impoverished young man
currently
to
works.
a made man.
For Mafia: The Old Country, we moved to Unreal Engine 5, which has really enabled us to do incredible things with the characters, with the landscapes, with the cinematics. Every single aspect of the game has undergone a significant graphical upgrade.
Mafia's always been about pushing the technology of its day.
Do you
to
play
be
any
the
of the
best in
Mafia
cinematic
games?
storytelling and exciting
started
narrative gameplay. It really makes what's already an emotional story even
No, I
more
finished it, though.
emotional and meaningful.
We've been able to capture incredible nuances in the mocap, in the acting, in all of the character performances that's really helped us to bring our story to life. And as a little taste of what's in store, we've got a cinematic to show which shows a key moment in Enzo's story.
Peggy 18.
Wasn't that a character in Assassin's Creed or something? Enzo?
Ezio.
It's Ezio?
Come forward.
Gonna make him an offer he can't refuse?
Make him too.
All of the men in this room are bound by blood. This is a family. And in this family, we follow a code of honor. It's a way of life. A brotherhood.
You're here because of your deeds and the assertions of those who stand at your side.
This life is one of secrecy. If you make a friend, meet a woman, they must not know about our thing.
It is binding. It is not forgiving.
Damn.
To betray one,
Blood in, blood out.
is to betray all.
It is.
Yeah.
Do you wish to commit yourself, your life, to this family?
Yes. I do.
Damn. I now pronounce you part of the family. Family.
Familia.
Before the eyes of all here.
Formaggio.
Ahorita sale Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
Family. Did somebody say family?
Got a mission to the moon.
Get in my car.
Family. That's her mission.
¿Le va a chupar la sangrita?
Herpes. That's her mission.
Damn, buddy.
That's on, like, the
To
wife and the
become a
kid.
man of honor. Repeat these words. I swear my loyalty to this family.
I swear my loyalty to this family.
My flesh must burn like this saint if I do not keep my oath.
My flesh must burn like this saint if I do not keep my oath.
Just up to there, though.
Enzo.
Not the, you know. Not the
Benvenuto,
complete.
Benvenuto, Enzo.
Benvenuto.
Salute.
Salud.
Tutti a tavola a mangiare.
What he said.
I don't know, man. I'm still not sold on that game.
That was too long.
Take a trip to Sicily.
I lost interest.
Right? Just in that, I really did. Like, it's not.
Xbox.
Next
Not-
on our
not for
docket
me, thank
is a
you.
developer presentation for Tenet of the Spark.
I think they
If
could
you
have done
haven't
a
seen it
better
all over social
preview
media,
cut
this is a
than that.
time-hopping brawler where you solve puzzles and crush enemies across 3 distinct timelines.
Hate it.
Hey, what's
Hate
up?
it?
I'm
You're a
Arjun, the
street
game
brawler?
director
Is that
at
what
Roll
she said?
Games, a small indie
You know what?
team
I
scattered
zoned
around
out.
the globe. We're
I
making
don't know
our
what she
first
said.
game, Tenet of the Spark.
She said,
True power of the
You're focusing in
Spark.
on that?
It's a cinematic action where you fight bad
get that
guys
out of your
over
head.
3 timelines. Present day, the Viking Age, and the Aztec civilization, all at the same time. You got it, right?
Ancestor, I need you.
And it's not just for show. You have to use all 3 characters to explore, deal with tricky enemy types, and
That's
solve
interesting.
puzzles. It also answers questions you thought you'd never ask.
Simultaneously?
Like, how the hell does this black boxer have a Viking for the great grandpa? Or why does this train car turn into a giant rock? And the biggest question is, why did they risk a role with such a difficult project? Because we wanted to play a game where you can start with classic 1-2, then send your opponent across the arena with your hammer, switch again to pull this dude a little closer, hit him with a huge combo across all 3 timelines.
Where the hell are you?
And now we're making that game with blood, sweat, and spark.
I don't know, there's so much a timeline as it is like
I
a,
got a little mini-me.
like a multiverse type situation.
We're not dropping the release date yet because we want to do it right. But we can say
the way
it's
they're
coming to both
posting it,
PC and consoles. Follow and
I
wish
mean, from what I saw, like if you're
and
going in and out
your
of
family album. Maybe your grandpa was a badass like mine.
it's a different
You never know.
time, but it's happening simultaneously. Then it's like a multiverse thing, no?
Thank you to Roar Games for the inside
I
scoop
don't know.
on Tenet of the Spark. It's coming
Time
soon to
travel
PC
stuff
and
feels
consoles,
confusing,
so
man.
pop it on your wish lists. All right, what have you got for us, Laura?
A first look at gameplay for Creasol Theater of Idols. This is a first-person horror shooter for fans of BioShock and Resident Evil. You fight creepy statues on a tormented island and use blood as your
I'm
ammunition.
gonna pre-order it right now.
Your own blood or others?
Almighty Son, guide my path in this hour of darkness.
Doesn't Blumhouse make movies too?
I think so, yes.
As the shadows of the abyss
Horror
close in.
movies too?
I think that's what they're
I'm not-
known for.
Yeah. The Amaro will know better as far as all
Your
that.
sacred light. Banish them.
I love know that. They're singing in Spanish, huh?
Let my flesh turn to ash. So my soul may ascend to you.
Oh, man. Answered the question I had. Was, whose blood are you using?
Consumed in your flames for all eternity, now and forever. Creasol.
Okay. I would try that.
That's interesting.
Holy
I like that
moly.
music. That music was cool.
Telling me.
First one I'm interested
Creasol
in.
Theater of Idols is coming to PC, Xbox, and PS5 later this year, and your Steam wish lists in just a few moments, probably.
I hate to say it, Matt, but I think we've arrived at the final trailer.
Okay, well, how do you want to do this?
Okay, I'm thinking we both look into that camera right there,
Okay.
and we're both sad that the show's over. But it's okay because that last trailer's really cool, and so the folks at home will be happy, and we've done a good job, I think. So, does that work?
You know, sounds perfect.
Where do we get you off my screen?
Please enjoy our final world premiere.
It's like a big reveal or what? Is this gonna be like a big game or?
Ooh, I like it.
Well, you would think.
They're making it seem like it is.
Let's see.
Welcome, sisters, daughters of Hortus, to these blessed halls of Porthbarrow. You have been chosen, honored to the parish, to serve the will of Mother. So come, step forward. Let us see what flowers she's given us. Such radiant blooms. So full of promise. Now, I must confess a change in plans. You shan't be entering the garden today. Take heart, faithful ones. The garden must still be tended. And tonight, you will be sown!
Some kind of horror game.
Looks that way.
Vampires?
Seems like it, maybe.
Ritual.
No. Hold on. I've got something to show you.
Hold on.
Ah. I bet you didn't expect that, did you?
I was hoping for more.
Yeah. Exclusive gameplay reveal this August at the Future Game Show.
At the Future Game Show.
Well,
That was your first look at Ritual Tides, a terrifying odyssey where you tango with Lovecraftian terrors. Wishlist it now because it's coming soon to PC.
We'll have the full gameplay reveal during the next Future Game Show in August, so mark your calendars for that. However, that does mean we've reached the very end of this year's Summer Showcase.
Don't go anywhere though, because FGS Live from Los Angeles airs right after this, with even more exclusive trailers, developer deep dives, and world premieres.
We'd like to thank everybody who has tuned into the Summer Showcase, as well as the Dreamweaving developers
check it out
who
later
put their
on.
all into those amazing trailers we debuted today.
And remember, you
When
can
did
head
this
to
one
the
come out?
dedicated Future Game Show Steam page to wishlist your favorite games from today's show. We'll
Sometime this
also have
week.
follow-up content on
And the other one, the LA
GamesRadar.com
one? Wait,
and
was
the
it the LA
FGS
one?
YouTube channel.
I'm Matt Mercer.
And I'm Laura Bailey. And this has been the Future Game Show Summer Showcase
So there's more
2025.
more games coming up.
A bunch of games coming.
So of all the games that came out on this one,
Oh, see, there was that F1. So this was this, and then I guess Live from Los Angeles would be right after that. But I didn't cue that one up. So that is our reaction to the Future Game Show Summer Showcase.
oh shit, I forgot that we were recording.
What you do?
No, I'm just fucking burping.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
you were saying, so there were only like a handful that I would try from all that.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
how many games came out?
That was a lot, dude. We saw a lot before you even showed up.
Yeah.
For that.
Well, there was one
It
that
was
you
an
might
hour-
have,
it was an
the one
hour
he
and a
keeps
half.
telling you about that
F1?
formula. It's called, I think it's F1 Legends.
Yeah, there you go.
I think you'll like that one. It's a little, I guess it's animated basically.
It's very
instead of
cartoony
real
looking,
life.
but it's real
It looks
drivers
cool.
and everything.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that was our reaction to that.
Hence
Any-
Legends, right?
Yeah.
Hence
Anything else you guys want to add?
No.
Not really. Oh,
How good?
Yeah, the question I asked
What?
my buddy over here.
The one about how everything's
Getting
game consoles and PC and everything coming out, better performance out of them, better graphics out of them. Why go back to a 8-bit type looking game or
It's just more of a
32-bit?
nostalgia effect, and sometimes for these independent developers, it's easier and cheaper.
Well, we speculated on the cheaper, right?
Like, yeah, cheaper.
So, I mean, that's one way. I guess if it's done right, you wouldn't mind it, but
Yeah, I mean, basically, my Switch has turned into a retro type console,
right.
which is not to say that the games are retro, but they're in that style, like Octopath Traveler, Triangle Story, things of that sort. And then nowadays they have the remasters of like Dragon Quest 1, 2, 3.
Somebody has Castlevania. They have Castlevania?
Yeah, and I have some of those on my PlayStation 2 as well. So.
Okay.
But as far as them making it that way, it's just I would attune it to nostalgia, if anything.
Yeah, mostly, right?
Mostly the reason for it.
Like people don't keep
Makes sense.
their old consoles, so they get the new console and they play the retro games on that.
And then if you really think about it, some of them are more in that style, but now they have voice acting and things of that sort. So it's kind of retro modern at the same time.
There you go. Retro modern.
I don't know if that's an actual word or not, but yes. But yeah, so that was our reaction to that showcase. Let us know what y'all thought. If y'all made it all the way to the end of this video, this is one of our longest ones that we've made.
How long was it?
Thank you very much for staying tuned with us. Leave us some comments what y'all thought about, which games you feel like playing,
what are you
will be
looking forward
playing.
to? Right.
Yeah. Let us know. Comment.
As always, make sure to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends, and we will see you in the next video.
Deuces.
Peace.